Guys, it's finally December, which means the thing I've been planning for weeks is going to come into fruition. Okay, but first we have to do something I've never done before. I'm taking you up here for a second, which is change my camera. I'm scared. Can you see back there? No, this isn't the right angle either. Shit. I look insane. I'm like... I don't have a hoarding problem. What? Why would you say that? Okay guys, so I fixed the lighting here and then I'm just gonna switch over to voice because I don't know how to set up my little lavalier mics. Anyways, I struggle so much with putting the wreath on. There's 3 brain cells and I think they're all frozen right now. It's so freaking cold. It's like 50 degrees outside. And which I love the cold, but I was just like staring at it and then like looking at my hands that had the wreath and staring at the thing and I'm like, how the F do I get this on to a flat surface? But I took my little boo-boos off and I used their hooks. So I low-key found kind of a solution. I had to get my mom in there. You'll see her, yeah. She's way tanner than me. I'm very jealous looking at these clips. But it worked out. We just had to like excommunicate some of the ponies, you know. We're sending them into the glue factory. It's gonna be really beautiful. I'm gonna probably use that glue to hang up more ornaments. I'm really glad they could contribute. I'm so happy about this. Rip to them, but you know, sacrifices have to be made in Slopistan. This show must go on, you know. We need this wreath up no matter. I would die for this wreath. Just kidding, but I would move some peoples, you know. This was forced excommunication. They didn't have a choice. I was just fiddling and taping and hooking with no regards to anyone else. Yes, I love my hookers. Let's go. Yeah, this thing literally had me praying to Herobrine to come and send a, what do you call those, like meteor down to Earth? I was like, okay, Wallace and Gromit was made, which was a plus for humanity, but whoever made this stupid flipping concept of tying trees to random flat surfaces gotta go. We have to cleanse this earth now. But it worked out in the end, you know. All's well that ends well, that's what I say. I just had to move a few peepees. They were not happy about this. They do not like being moved. They're very temperamental creatures. I luckily have some peanuts. And also, and when you see the back of my head, can you guys please not judge? Number 1, the back of my head is not my business. Number 2, yeah, I went crazy and I dyed my hair and bleached it like 5 times this year. So some of the brown is weirdly light. That's because it's the bleached part. But yeah, so don't judge the bag shots we're getting here. I put that little tree up and I luckily was able to corral my clown peepee with it. I just put the rope around their neck. Nothing too serious, just making sure they don't act out of line this season. And then a new angle presents itself. We have progress. We have the thing up now. It only took like 20 minutes and my mom to help me. But a win is a win. Our first ornament is this snowman and the, not snowman, what the flip? I feel like a beauty YouTuber. I'm too pale for this, bro. What the fuck? It's polar bears and a baby, which literally would let it claw out my insides and like use me for like food. I'm like 6'3", 200 pounds, so it'd probably last like a month, honestly. If polar bears are looking for some easy food, I don't know how to fight yet. We're gonna learn. In the argument over polar bears versus men, I very obviously took the side of the polar bears. The polar bears, guys. And one is in my room. Obviously, the trauma with the tree trunk shit is not done. It kept falling off. Luckily, I did send it a cease and desist, and it seems to have listened really well. Like, I think it's a very intelligent branch. And so I just kind of shove that shit in there. You see, I'll test it in a second by tapping, just to make sure the polar bears aren't going to be aggressive. You know, you want to make sure they're happy so that they can, like, stay calm, collected, because there's a lot of things that go on in this room. I don't want them to be, like, non-desensitized. Like, you know how you had to, like, shoot the ground so horses get, like, less scared? The next one, the Enderman. The Enderman was kind of hard because he's, like, skinny and dark, and I didn't, like, I feel like he kind of blends into the wreath a little bit, but he'll make it out, whatever. I just wish he would stop stealing my shit, you know? Like, I think it's really disrespectful to have my presents in his hands. A blue axolotl. Now, y'all, I have not seen this one yet in-game because I'm not going through the 20 hours of breeding. That seems cruel and unusual. That shit gotta be blown out by the time you get to a blue axolotl. Loose. To be honest, I think all exotic breeding is probably not the best. I think the blue axolotls are the pugs of Minecraft. And it was really hard to put up again because I'm like, well, how do I even want this to look? So I, like, came into the middle. We have a doggy. He doesn't have a thing on and a collar, so he probably will attack me in my sleep, but I'm ready to take that risk. Next is the sheep from the movie. I don't know his name. Oh my god, this is so blown out. That's like the scariest fucking lighting ever, bro. This is what Jackie Kennedy was reincarnated as. She's like, I'm done with the sheep metal. It's now time for baby animals. Luckily, I'm not a baby animal anymore, so the sheep can be in my room. I don't really care. Like, if it tries to trim my ankles, I have really buff ankles, and, like, I'll just flex them. And then this last part is the part I'm most excited about. I like, cut up paper, and this took, like, 5 minutes, maybe. Like, it was really easy if you guys want to try. And I literally made snowflakes from Minecraft. Look at that shit. I'm so excited. The sound sounded really bad here. That's why this is cut out. And attaching these is actually really easy because I literally just made, like, a tape loop and then I, like, threaded it around the, like, branch parts. I don't know, like, twigs? Because at first I tried to stick them to the twigs, but, like, they're not very good at taking shit like that. They didn't take it well enough. Daddy was very mad at them, but, like, then I figured you just loop the tape and use it as, like, a ring, so all the branches are in, like, little snowflake rings. Typically, if it snows inside, that's, like, a big deal, and you have to get, like, contractors, and you have to get, like, sexy shirtless plumbers who just want to, like, get you stuck in the freaking, what do they call that, washing machine while they're fixing it and do horrible things. But I'm actually really lucky, and the snow came into my house through the power of an Etsy, which I paid off. She was very kind to let me request Forever Snow. I think her name was, like, Elsa or something. Her name might have been, like, Elsa. I don't know if you know her. She seemed pretty, like, indie witch, you know, like, kind of a new person, but she was really nice. A little shut off. I wish I would have made them smaller almost and then had a lot more, just because I feel like that would have been really cute, because now I feel like you don't really see the ornaments, but, like, and those were freaking expensive. Tell me why I had to sell my Estonian chimney sweep children just to get 4 freaking ornaments. What am I gonna do without Sergey, man? My chimney is probably does see his flip right now. It's sad. Sergey, if you're hearing this, next check Daddy gets, he's buying you back. I do dust pretty often. There's no spiders that I don't know of. And, you know, as we finish, I want you guys to think really hard about the reason for this season, which is obviously Little Caesar's $5 foot long pizza. That really are underrated for their cleansing abilities. You eat a $5 footlong from Little Caesars, you're gonna be clean for a week. Cleaned out spiritually, physically, nothing is staying inside. And I just think that's really beautiful, you know, in these like cold winter months. Having something that will set your whole body on fire, I think it's indescribable what they're doing. The work Little Caesars is putting in, and you know, how they've really helped us out to really just feel joy in these times of cold darkness, you know. I'm trying. Oh god. I low-key feel like that turned out better than I could have ever anticipated. We did lose one soldier. I cannot find the creeper ornament I have. I'll get back to you guys when my room blows up in my sleep, because I laid on him. I already hear things falling off. But there's nothing a bunch of tape can't fix, okay? I'll see you guys later, and bye-bye.